If you like electronic music, then you've come to the right place. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. We're checking out Anyma work featuring Yeat, official visualizer. I've reacted to Anyma several times before. Actually, 3 days ago was the most recent, and the song was Neverland from Japan, official visualizer, in case you guys want to check that out. But I am not familiar with Yeat. Yeat. Can I not highlight this? Okay. Let's see if there's any information here on Google. Noah Oliver Smith. It's always the most like normal kind of founding fathers names that I hear and get turned into like rapper names or just artistic names. Noah Oliver Smith, known professionally as Yeat, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. He is known for his experimental sound, most notably the rage sound, unique choice of words, and unconventional fashion sense featuring a mix of designer brands and balaclavas. Balaclavas? What kind of gibberish? Balaclavas? Has anyone heard that before? Balaclavas? A close-fitting garment covering the whole head and neck except for parts of the face, typically made of wool. So bank robber kind of apparel. Okay. Balaclavas? Alright, let's get right into the video. I think I've said enough. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go.
And I'm back in this bitch, overlined in the fifth. And I'm back in this bitch, on my time in this bitch. Yeah, I see you watching me. Yeah, I think it's time for me to live. And it's time to decide what you wanna do. Time for you to try to move. I can tell when my life get blurry. I can tell cause the lights get blurry. And I don't have nothing to lose. And it's scary. And I don't got nothing to prove. And it's rare. They gon' milk it for your loot. Got it dairy. Yeah, I like to pick and choose. Got it berries. I'ma tell you everything but the truth. Got a bad to the side, that's the bird. Yeah, they don't really like see the proof. Yeah, everything they see, that's the word. Word. And I'm back in this bitch, overlined in the fifth. And I'm back in this bitch, on my time in this bitch. I see you watching me. Yeah, I think it's time for me to live. Yeah, she was looking at me with her friends. It's time for me to leave. Yeah, break on the side, got friends. Fuck on the side, got leave. Yeah, she don't wanna suck, I leave. Yeah, she need to side by me. Yeah, no Chanel, but you know I'ma see. Fuck on the side, got leave. Ooh, who say cleaning up for me? Ooh, just lay that pussy up for me. Ooh, you know this life ain't come free. Yeah, ooh, you know this money I made for me. You know this money I made for me. Everything they see, that's the word. Everything they see, that's the
Man, what kind of psychological thing are you doing here? I feel like I close my eyes, I can still see the video with all the flashes. I can see him. I can sense him. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I have a link of the original video down in the description below. All right, we get like a heavy beat kind of hip hop mixture with dance music. What is that sound? It sounds like almost like an incoming train, like a horn that just sort of fades. And a lot of the song here, paired with the imagery, it's like it's going in and out. Like even the words are like instead of just leaving them normally, I don't know, they're doing like this a filter where it's like up and down the volume throughout, like most of it. And maybe they should have like a flashing lights warning at the beginning. Fortunately, I'm not prone to seizures or anything like that, but if somebody was, then this is not the video for you to watch, because it's just constant, non-stop, as if I were, I don't know, as if I were drunk, but to the point where everything is just flashing and uncomfortable. It's dark. It feels like a nightmare kind of scenario where nothing's ever clear and stays there. It's just like disappears, comes back. It's an easy way to make a music video. I'll say that. Not really much going on here visually wise. It's just sort of the two of them, side by side, kind of looking a little bit badass and, prominent there. A lot of close-ups into their faces, their styles, their clothing. But aside from that, that's basically the whole music video. Well, there you go. If you're looking to make a music video, that's all you need. And actually, this is official visualizer, so maybe not an official music video per se, but it's still, we get visuals. And in terms of the song, okay, it was catchy. The work part, work, work, work. That tempo, it's really catchy. It's like spaced out enough that you just vibe with it and you remember. Like, it's easy to keep track of that tempo, and when things are coming, when they're fading away, stuff like that. His voice, though, Yeat. Yeesh. What am I gonna say about you, Yeat? Like, it's fine. It works for this genre of music, this song, right? With that, heavy bass and maybe that dramatic, amplified sound that they have on this song. Then it like serves its purpose with like a higher pitched autotune voice effect. But to me, it's just overused. I've heard it so many times from so many different people, and it kind of starts to blend together. So, not really sure. Going back into the experimental sound, sure. Rage sound, it does seem aggressive the way he's rapping on the beat. It's like very direct and almost like he's not saying it to you, he's saying it through you. So very like aggressive in his style of singing / rapping. But I will say the autotune kind of takes me out of it a little bit, because like I said, I have just it's just long overused. I feel like I would have preferred if he used less effect, maybe a little bit less. I mean, he could still use a little bit of autotune, but not as much where I can just not even differentiate his voice from somebody else using autotune. You get what I mean? Also, to be fair, it's my first time listening to this song and to Yeat, so maybe with time I will get to appreciate his voice and his style more. But for now, I just think like it's like, okay, it's there, but I'm wondering what it would have sounded like with just a regular voice or a different voice. I don't know. But overall, I think it's a solid song, especially for the the dance electronic element. In terms of lyrics, kind of typical, you know, talking about work, money, bitches, as he says, and that kind of like the stereotypical rap lyric, I guess. But no hate or anything like that. I just figured I would give you guys my honest opinion, and I still appreciate, you know, the artist, and respect to them. So, guys, if you have more suggestion, hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.